pretty nice. Don't look like them. There, Buddha over there. The Buddha over there. Here.
There's a Buddha.
Jake's right here.
Turn it on so Jack can see. And then go stand in the middle. Whoa.
Oh. Hello.
Whoa, Jackson.
This would be good on a summer day.
Yeah, that'd be fun, right?
Yeah.
What is this?
Step on and cover up foot sensor located on splash pad. I don't know. I'm covering it. I'm getting wet. Dude. Alright, let's keep going. Let's let that go. Hey folks, it's Labor Day. I hope y'all had a good long weekend. We just got back from Manistique Lakeshore Campground up in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. And we got back yesterday, Sunday, and I didn't really have plans for Labor Day. Michigan was good. We had another week of really good weather. Manistique Lakeshore Campground this year, more great weather, and because we booked super early, we were able to get a site right on Lake Michigan. So, but the purpose of the trip this year became us trying to get used to our new Grand Design Imagine, and we really put it to use. And it was really the first time for me to not having any hesitation about using as many features of the trailer as we could during that week. So first, whenever it got chilly in the evening, we didn't hesitate to run the furnace. If you remember, in the old trailer, we actually installed a heat strip add-on onto the Dometic air conditioning that we had in the old hybrid trailer, and we used that instead, so as to not use up our propane as much. But this time, using the propane worked out really well, so that was good, because I think I needed that experience to really feel comfortable about it. And then I realized, I believe, towing all the way back from Wyoming, where I picked up the trailer, I think the dealership had left the propane on the entire time. So it towed well the entire time. Thank goodness nothing happened. But I think that's the kind of things that I wanted experience with to feel more comfortable. And I never really had the gumption to do it in the hybrid trailer. And rather I looked for alternatives to try to avoid something happening with the propane tanks. Now, that's not to say now we're just gonna go, hardcore and just use propane as much as possible. But I do know now, we're probably gonna try to avoid using propane on travel days still, but wouldn't hesitate to use the furnace, especially as we go camping deeper into fall and potentially the winter, right? So that's a good thing. That's the first good thing. We tested the outdoor kitchen, which worked well for a couple of days until there were a couple of days where it was sunny, but then we had the lake effect breeze, which was great from a climate standpoint. It felt good. You had the sun, you had the light lake breeze, and that made for excellent chilling time. But it just didn't work well when I was trying to, grill up some steaks and whatnot. So had to veer away from the outdoor kitchen and go back to use the stove inside for a couple of days. Still, that was good. Again, more uses of propane. The other thing was getting used to the space. To start, one of the main reasons why we got the Grand Design was, one, to have Jackson in an enclosed space. and that was his bunkhouse bedroom in the back. We got a little fold-out tent for him to sleep in. It also prevented him from rolling around too much in the on the bed itself, you know, because we were a little worried that, you know, he might at some point just roll off the bed, but that didn't really happen. Slept through the night, slept through some storms that rolled through in the evenings. You know, went down for his naps, and he did really well. And we were able to, you know, watch TV with the volume turned up a bit more. You know, Michelle was still afraid to make noise, but whenever we did make some noise, we were getting a bit more confident that it wasn't going to wake him up. And rarely, if ever, it did. So that was also good. So that was the first part that worked out really well. And the second part was Michelle wanted to make sure that our sleeping quarters were also enclosed. So the front of the trailer was a queen bedroom. It had, you know, and then it's the bedroom, bathroom, living space, and bunkhouse. And so there were multiple doors, 2 doors that would block the living space to the queen bedroom. But she did say that, one, we carried over our mattress that we bought and we put that into the bedroom, and she really liked how that worked out. And then second, when she closed the door, especially both the bathroom and the bedroom door, she said that it really muffled the sounds quite a bit, where she wouldn't really feel like she was getting disrupted. And so that was another positive that we were looking for in getting that trailer. As far as overall space is concerned, we also really like the fact that we had more room. So rather than a half slide this time, we actually had a full super slide that comes all the way out, and that just created a lot more walking space, right? We don't have to like always brush next to people. And then especially with Jackson's, you know, toys out and about, it could have easily felt like we were still you know, kind of just all cooped up. And there were a couple of days where it rained. Like the first couple of days, first couple of days we got there, there was smoke, and so there was the smoke coming from the west, from the wildfires, and they were hovering over where we were camping in Lake Michigan, and they were going east. And so we kind of just hung inside, and there were a couple of days where it rained, where we kind of just hung inside as the storm systems kind of went through. And then so then when that happened, it was nice to, one, have like distinct spaces. Like Michelle can go read in the bedroom, and I'd be hanging out in the living space. If we were to get up and walk around, we wouldn't be in each other's way. And so just having that space where we could spread out, and as much as the dogs are there, everyone can spread out, I think that was really helpful in terms of overall space. So those were the 3 main things. And then, you know, it's a grand design, and I would say that the build quality is so much better in terms of just the feel of it. It's so much more sturdy, and it just feels like a really solid piece of equipment overall. That's the latest update. I went for a drive while doing this, and you see it's getting dark now. But I know videos have been sporadic. It's been a really busy summer, and haven't had a lot of headspace to really focus a lot on trying to shoot a lot of the travel content. A lot of the energy has been poured into making sure we find the right setup and right rig for us. So thanks for your patience, thanks for watching. Hopefully starting with Maryland, we'll have a lot more casual content coming soon. Bye.